Okay, so for this topic, we want to remember a couple definitions. The first thing that we want to remember is that when we have an angle, we have a couple different parts. One, we have a vertex, which is this point right here in the corner, and then we have sides of the angle, which are these rays over here on the side. So the reason those are important is when we come over here, we need to know each of those pieces. So first of all, this first one asks us to find the sides of angle 2. So if we look at it, we see angle 2 is this bottom one right here. And again, those are rays, so that means I'm going to go ray. My vertex is Q, so I'm going to start with Q, and then I'm going to go to the outside point, which is S. Doing the exact same thing for the other side of the angle, I hit ray. I start at Q, which is the vertex, and go to the other point, which is R. When it asks me to write two other names for angle 1, that means when I'm looking at angle 1, we see I have T, Q, and R. The two options I have is I can go T, Q, R, or I can go backwards and go R, Q, T. So I'm going to hit this angle sign right here, and I'm going to write T, Q, R, and then my other one is angle R, Q, T. And then the last thing for the vertex, I just write that middle point, which is Q, which we can go ahead and check. So doing that again, looking at this, the name of vertex of angle 1, again, that's just that point where the two connect, which is at M. When we have sides, those are rays, so I'm going to go ray. It asks for angle NMQ, which is the bottom angle. Again, I start at the vertex, which is M, and I go out to N. And then for my next one, again, I start at M, but this time I go out to Q for the other side. The last thing I do is I want to write two other names for angle 2, which is the angle on top. Again, order matters, so I'm going to start at P, then I go to M, and then I go to Q. And if I'd like to do that again with my other then I just switch them, so then it goes Q, M, P, which we can go ahead and check. And then last one, we're going to write two other names for angle 1, which is the bottom one. When I want angles, I hit the angle side. I'm going to start with A, so I'm going to go A, B, C. Then I go angle CBA. Two sides for angle 2 are rays. I'm going to go from the vertex B out to C. And then the next one, again, I start at the vertex B and I go out to D. Last, I want to just name the vertex, which is B. And we can go ahead and check that. So that's how you can name angles, sides, and vertices.